Yo, is Demon Bro on server 55. Today I want to talk about the lab, research. Shout out to Paradum. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but I seen the comment. It reminded me to do this video. So thank you. And I know I don't have all the research available, but I'll do my best to explain how you should be researching. Starting off with new home. I mean, it's like the first thing you have to do. So just max this out. Then you'll get to elite troops. You want to max that out as well as fast as you can. Shelter building is free, but it's not really something you want to focus on until later on when you're running out of badges. Once you run out of badges, then you should be doing like the shelter building, HQ management, stuff like that. Now, not everyone's pay to win, I know, but the second lab is actually really good. So if you can't afford that, I would suggest buying that. Then, what I suggest doing is getting alliance recognition to super rewards bare minimum. This is like, you should just tunnel vision this, right? Once you get to super rewards, what you can do is get 10 out of 20 on event expert. Then you can get to super rewards. Once you unlock that, then you can go back to event expert and get it to 20 out of 20. After you're done with that, I would say 45% on military strategy, because that will unlock P shield. So get to 45% on military strategy, which will unlock P shield, and then get to urgent rescue. This is probably one of the best researches in the game. Not only does it prevent you from dying to people with annihilation, because as you see, when you have fully maxed annihilation, you will kill 20% of the people you attack, right? Urgent rescue completely counters that. And if you didn't notice, it says only effective during enemy buster day, which is Saturday. Most of your fighting will be done on that day anyways, but on P shield, urgent rescue, it's effective all the time. Not only will it counter annihilation completely, it will also help you when you're attacking. So when you're attacking and those troops are dying, 20% of those troops dying will be returned as seriously injured. So yeah, this research is top tier. Then what I would suggest after getting urgent rescue would be the cockpit in hero training. Now, it says plus 20 troop size, but what it really means is plus 20 per hero. Since you have 5 heroes in a march, you're getting plus 100 troops in your march. Really nice, makes a difference as well. After you do that, I suggest going to alliance recognition and getting this maxed out. I kind of wish I maxed this out earlier, but I would take away all my fully alarmed to max this out, right? It probably wouldn't even be enough because this costs a lot. It really starts to cost a lot of badges, and then the last one costs 20k, so yeah. But in the end, it'll pay off because when you get the double rewards, every week you have a versus, and every day you get badges and rewards from this, as well as the dual master supply box. This thing changed my mind on alliance recognition, I'm not gonna lie. You could either get the 3,000 badges, 10,000 diamonds, you can get some orange frags, and also some regular diamonds, like 100 times 5. Those add up as well. I think I got like 4,000 from this alone. Even if I didn't grab the 10,000 diamonds, which I did, it was nice. I opened 300 of these boxes. Maybe I got lucky. It is what it is. But regardless, I would have got a lot of these diamonds as well. So with double rewards, that'll just stack up this even more. It's also nice that you'll get extra orange fragments. And then the badges, you'll get like, if you can get this end box, which is 6 mil every day, you'll get around 5,000 badges every week. Which will be nice to reimburse you for all the badges you'll have to spend to get there in the first place. But hey, over time, it'll pay off. That is why I'm maxing it out now. After that, well, I should say, in between there, when you are running low on badges, that's when you do the shelter building. That's when you do the HQ management. And if you have a second lab, you'll have this rapid growth to do. So as you see, I'm pretty close to the end on this, but it does start to get pretty lengthy in the research time. That's basically what you do if you don't have any badges. If you have way too many badges because you're pay to win or something like that, then I suggest just working on the other ones. But what you really want to do is save most of your badges for day 3 of Versus for Age of Science. As you see, consuming 1 badge gives you 145 points at what I have, which is 15 out of 20 Event King. So that will give you a lot of points in Versus. So I would say save up a lot of badges for Versus Day, but you could also do the math if you really want to and calculate how much speed ups you have versus how much badges you have. As you see, I have like no badges. So I'm just gonna have to save up for Versus Day. I probably can't even do this if hopefully Lucky Discounter comes out soon. I'm like praying. So yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown. I think I got all of it. But also, after you did all that, after you max out Alliance Recognition, there are some things I want to talk about as well. So, Troop HP, right? This stat is really good. And every time you get Troop HP, you'll feel a difference. Like, you'll see the number increase pretty noticeably. Let's see if this is my main march. Alright, yeah. So this is my main march, right? As you see, whenever you unlock some troop attack or troop defense, it's not going to do that much because it's adding a small percentage to this already large percent. This 2,000 attack or 1,900 defense. Yeah. But the troop HP, as you see, I'm only at 88%. Imagine if I doubled this. It would be massive. Any RPG player knows if you have a lot of defense but not much HP, you're losing out on how effectively tanky you are, right? So, the more HP on top of a massive defense is super important. That's why I'm going back and I'm getting the troop HP right now. I'm actually not even worried about Annihilation, to be honest. It's not really on my radar. However, this training speed is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I would like that. And this would be cool on Enemy Buster Day too. The plus 500 troops. That is actually a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But this tree also costs a lot of badges to do. This will cost a lot. So I'd rather just go back and get all this troop HP that I can. There's some in the peace shield, but it actually is kind of expensive for the badges. This one's really nice. It can go up to 15% on the one that you want. So I'm Blood Rose. That means the Assaulter is the one that I want. I think I went over this one too. Yeah, 10%. Hero training, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna stay this way for a long time. Yeah, I think I went over everything. I wish I had more of the later researches available, but I'm not there yet. One day. One day. But alright, that's all for this video, and peace.